Hello, everybody. It's me, Hillary. You already know that if we're friends. I'm coming to you because I don't know who we are. I guess as a culture, are going through some changes, and I thought I'd come back. So if you've ever watched a live with me before, hi Carly, I'll hopefully be able to keep up with the scrolling. It's been a while. It's been about almost 2 years since I was really doing live videos, so I am back on it. And I always start my lives with a quote, one of my favorite quotes that I'm sure you've heard me say: keep moving forward. We're in a time where the best thing we can do is to keep moving forward. So, Relaunch. Previously, my YouTube channel was Bottomless Beauty Bar. I am moving away from that and going back to like the really big, the coaching, and a lot of people really said that they got a lot out of my inspirational messages, so I am bringing them back to you. My new phrase is rise, run, roar, repeat. So, I'm going to break that down for you. So, this video is entitled Relaunch, because I'm relaunching all of these fun things that I'm going to be doing. So each video will have either rise, run, roar, or repeat in the title so that you'll know what that segment has to do with. So the rise segment has to do with goal setting, motivation. These are probably posts that'll come up in the morning. So they'll be like me drinking a cup of coffee and talking about what my goals are for the day. That might be something as simple as just drinking enough water, or whatever I feel like my goal for that day might be. Or maybe it's the beginning of the month and I want to talk about the things that I want to accomplish for that month, or the beginning of the week and what I want to accomplish for the week. Or maybe I do a 10-minute yoga session being like, this is how I want to start my day. That's the rise part of rise, run, roar, repeat. Run is my athletic portion of it. So I'm a runner. It's a really big piece of my life. I am a part of the running community. If you would rather run your mouth than a 5K, that segment probably isn't for you. But it's my way of connecting with those that are in the running community with me, talking about what's difficult about doing runs right now. Like I was signed up for the Shamrock Run and Bridges to Bruise. Shamrock turned into a virtual. I haven't even heard about Bridges to Bruise. I have other runs that I'm going to do that have been postponed. So frustrations about that, because if you've ever been in a big run, it's super awesome. So run segments will be more about workouts, strengths, opportunities around running. Again, if you're not a runner and that's no interest, if you see me post a video that has the word run in it, probably not for you. So the roar segments are, I really thought about this a lot because I think that self-expression is so important in creating, and it's something that I love doing and it's something that I'm good at. But it can take practice. So I came up with roar because if you know me, lions are my favorite animal, and lions roar as a self-expression. So for me, when I talk about roar, if you see roar in the segment title, so if it's roar April 2nd, 2020, then something that I'm going to do might include cooking, maybe a beauty lesson, maybe I'm out gardening, I'm talking about writing, like if I'm journaling and talking about how I'm expressing myself through writing. The roar segment is really just about self-expression and figuring out different ways that we can all communicate and express ourselves. And repeat, I wanted to include this because I think that it's very important. The repeat section isn't just about repetition, but it's also about reflection. So maybe I tried something new that day. So maybe in my rise segment, I was like, I'm going to try taking this vitamin for the next week. And it didn't work out, because that happens. Then the repeat period is a time to reflect on, why didn't that work? What works, what doesn't? Or something that did work that I liked, or like, I really tried making this new meal and it was awesome. I'm going to make it all the time. So depending on, what it is I want to repeat or not repeat, then we'll talk about that and talk about things that you can do to incorporate new good habits into your livelihood. So for now, I thought I would just reach out and say hi and let you know that things are coming And as you see me post more videos, you can just look for which word is associated for that date. So rise, run, roar, repeat. And depending on what you identify with, you can decide to tune in and be like, hey, what you talking about today? Or you can keep scrolling. Either way, it works out. I do appreciate everybody jumping on really quick. I've missed you all. I'm very excited. I have some really awesome new messages that I'd like to share that I've kind of been working on in the background. So I'm excited to come out and talk again. And for those of you who didn't know, I did have a YouTube channel, and I'm going to figure out technology isn't always my strongest suit. So I'm working on trying to get that back up and running. And so any video that I post on Facebook will end up there. So if there is a message that, like, let's say 2 weeks from now, you're like, oh, Hillary talked about this and I really loved it and I want to listen to that message again, like it's a motivating factor for me, then you can just search for it and it'll be there. If you ever have any questions, or if there's a certain subject area that you would like to talk about or anything like that, of course, you're always welcome to either send me a message or leave it in the comments. I'm always happy for new content, and I want to connect with you. What's important to you? I know what I like to talk about, but if there's ever anything that you want to talk about or find important or interesting, let me know. Anyway, I hope that all of you are staying healthy and safe and sane. I know that's been a struggle for me right now, but this is my way of reaching out and saying hello and hoping all is well with everybody out there. And yeah, can't wait to go on this journey with you all. Talk soon. Bye.